Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the original Troop Warthog that never was, but in Halo 2. So, you may be thinking, but wait, wasn't Halo 3 the first Halo game to introduce the Troop Transport Warthog? Well, officially, you are correct. It is the first one to appear in gameplay. However, that wasn't always the case. In fact, going back to Halo 2, so Halo 2 was the first Halo game to introduce different Warthog variants. You had your standard, chain gun Warthog, which is, the classic one that's been around since Halo CE. But Halo 2 also added new variants, like the Gauss-Hog, which had a pretty cool weapon on the back, and that's pretty much been in every Halo game since Halo 2. But there's actually more variants in Halo 2 than just those two. So, real quick, fun fact, the Warthog that you see here at the beginning of Metropolis, it's the one that's already damaged when it spawns. That's actually another variant of the Halo 2 Warthog. And it's, I don't know if this for a fact, but I think it's the only one that spawns in the whole game. Maybe some more damaged ones spawn on the Flood missions later in the game, but I have not verified that, so I'm not 100% positive. Maybe the Flood are driving like OK Warthogs as well, but I'm not sure. However, Halo 2 originally was supposed to have 4 variants in it, and this is actually some concept art from really early on in Halo 2's development. They are CE Warthogs, but it's actually like really early in Halo 2's development where they use CE Warthogs as like a base for the concept art. So Halo 2 was originally supposed to have 3 variants on top of the original chain gun variant. It's supposed to have a jungle variant, a snow variant, and a troop transport variant. So the jungle and the snow variant never made it into the game, and neither did the troop one. However, Halo 2 actually does still have 4 variants, and in assembly you can actually see them. So you have the default one, that's the chain gun. You have the Gauss-Hog, so not surprising there. And then, as I just mentioned, you have the damaged Warthog variant. So that's variant number 3. So it's not the snow or the jungle variant. The 4th variant is actually the Troop Warthog. Even though the Troop Warthog itself did not actually make it into the game like the snow or the jungle variants, there is a reference to it in the Warthog variants, and you can spawn the Troop Warthog variant of the Warthog in Halo 2, which we're going to do right now. However, when you spawn it, this is all that's left of the Troop Warthog in Halo 2. As in, it's just basically it's a turretless Warthog. It's a civilian Warthog of sorts. The whole back of it, the whole cage and everything to let Marines ride on, that's not there. The seats, nothing. It's literally just a turretless Warthog, which is pretty interesting because the turretless Warthog is still an official variant in Halo 2. To my knowledge, Halo never had a turretless Warthog as an official in-game variant until Halo 5, I think. Halo 5, you did have I forgot what the variants were called in Halo 5, but the Transport Hogs. I think that's what they were, or the Scout Warthogs. Those, I think, were the first official turretless Warthogs that come in the game. But in Halo 2, the turretless Warthog is an official variant, which is originally meant to be the Troop Transport Warthog, but it was never finished by the time the game shipped. Or maybe it was closer to being finished, but it was cut, and that's all that's left of it. But nonetheless, references to the Troop Warthog still exist in the game and is spawnable, and this is what you get when you spawn it. And then, of course, the other 3 variants are the ones you expect, aside from the damaged Warthog variant, which I actually was never aware of was an official variant, but I guess it all makes sense now that it was an official variant. So if you read some old articles back in the day about Cut Continent and Halo 2, it did say that Halo 2 was supposed to have 4 Warthog variants, which it technically does have 4 Warthog variants, but it's not the ones that were originally planned. All those were cut from the game and replaced with these 4 variants instead. But yeah, so there you guys have it. It's a bit of a short video today, but hopefully you guys will find it to be interesting. That is basically the Troop Transport Warthog that never was in Halo 2, but the variant does exist in Halo 2, so technically Halo 2 did have a quote-unquote Troop Transport Warthog before Halo 3. But yeah, so hopefully you guys find this video to be interesting and informative. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. Leave thoughts and comments. Anything else you want me to check out or look into, just let me know. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.